Welcome back to Bug's World, and today I'm going to talk about somebody who has found a special place in our heart very recently. Her name is Harriet Dunn, aka Harry the Cat, tag teaming with Lloyd Christmas. A month ago, I was doing the dishes. It was back when it was absolutely frigid, and it was negative 15 degrees outside, and the day before, on Monday, when I'd left for work, I'd seen kitty tracks in the snow, and instantly broke my heart knowing that there was a cat that was lonely and cold and abandoned out there in this frigid temperature. On Tuesday, I get done doing the dishes, it's about 7 o'clock or so, and something tells me to look outside, that there's something going on outside. So I open up the door and sure enough, here comes this little kitty that comes running up onto our front porch. And she was skittish at first, and I reached out to try and grab her to bring her in, and she ran away. So I called her back, and she came back. So obviously this cat does want something, just not exactly sure what. And so I tried grabbing her again. She ran away, so I grabbed some food, brought it out, placed it right in front of her. She walked right back up. She started to eat from it. And then, of course, I hurried up, snatched her, brought her upstairs. And that's where she has resided ever since. So for the last month, we've had this cute little orangish, amber, yellowish fur ball that has been living in our spare bedroom. And she's just absolutely the cutest thing. Not as cute as Lloyd, but still pretty darn cute. And it's been a lot of fun having her so far. There's been some ups and downs in the month that we've had her. We found out that her ear has a couple little black marks on it that turned out to be frostbite, the early stages of frostbite. And so obviously glad that we were able to bring her in before anything severe happened to her ears or to any other part of her body. And on top of that, she has been in heat 3 of the 4 weeks that we've had her. We cannot get any sleep. Please let us sleep. She won't do it. She likes to coo and she likes to meow and scratch at the door and do all this stuff. So we've had our ups and downs. The ups have been she's just absolutely cute. She likes to roll around, and the affection that she has grown with us over the month that we've had her has just been astronomical. It took Lloyd to the point that we're at with her, and maybe Megan would disagree with me on this, but to the point we're at with Lloyd, we're almost there right now with Harriet. She's sort of cut back on the attempt of biting, and she doesn't scratch as much unless you try breaking up kitty fights, Megan. So I mean, she's done some things, but she rolls around, lets you rub on her belly. She wants her underneath her chin rubbed. She's doing all sorts of cool things right now. We found out on Monday that she has a heart murmur because we were going to get her spayed so we can stop with this incessant heat and her meow, meow, meow. And if you've seen the episode of Cat Orgy from South Park, imagine that. Imagine all those cats in that room. That's Harriet. That's how bad Harriet has been for the last 3 weeks. So we go to take her in to get spayed, and we find out that she has a grade 2 heart murmur. She's a grade 2, so she's like basically she has an issue, but it's very, very minor. But they wouldn't do the spaying, so now we're kind of back to square one where we're trying to figure out what to do with her. We fully intend on keeping her. It's just a matter of her being assimilated with Lloyd. So far, they've had some brief interactions. Hasn't gone the greatest. He's hissed at her. She took a swipe at him once, and Megan felt the effects of that. So we're hoping that these two one day can be as good of friends as Harry and Lloyd from Dumb and Dumber. Because that would be fantastic if we're chilling on the couch watching Dumb and Dumber with Lloyd and Harry laying right next to us. So again, this cat looks like Puss in Boots, absolutely adorable, just loves purring, cooing, rolling around, and just all around being a kitten at the ripe, tender age of 7 months old. So Harry, we love you and we welcome you into our family, and we hope that things will work out and that you can be with us for the next 20 plus years, and that you and Lloyd can go off and go gray together as we continue to not get any sleep because you kitties won't let us. Peace out. That's it. Bugs World. Thanks for tuning in.